Hi guys, Daisy here again, and we're going to tackle one of the first questions about playing pooling. So if you saw my previous video where you started, now we're going to troubleshoot. And let's get into it. What happens when your perfect pooling doesn't happen so perfectly? For example, so we know we're supposed to be getting this straight line over here. We're supposed to be getting one off. Let me see if I get that for you. One stitch off to the right because the blue is starting to go out, and it happened so perfectly over on this side. But we come over here, and right where this, based on our method, because a blue is here, this should be a blue, but I'm not getting a blue, I'm getting a pink, and that's not our fault. As we said, yarns are not perfect, so what I will do is undo a few stitches back, right? Maybe to get into this black, because since the black is pooling in here, it doesn't matter how many stitches fall in there. So let's think about it. We need more yarn so we can get the blue to fall where it is supposed to fall. So if we need more yarn, it means we need either tighter stitches or less stitches. So let's try that. We're in the middle. Normally the moss stitch is chain one and then put our hook in or single crochet in the space. How about if we don't chain one and just put the single crochet in that space? We're trying that. Then for just one stitch, and let's see if that will give us enough yarn to do. And then just make the stitches maybe pull on your tension a little bit. Almost there, because what we need is for that first blue to fall over here, right? So I'm going to go back, and what I'm probably going to do is two of these stitches, I'm not going to put the chain one between them, and I'm just going to do that. Now I will do the chain one, and yay, look what happened. The blue fell into place. Here we go. Now, if you notice, the blue here is one off from the blue here. And let's see, it should now have fixed that issue. And the other blue over here, we should be able to continue with our chain one and get a full blue on the side. Here we go. So now we have that straight line where the blue is one stitch over. And guys, that happens. Sometimes the yarn is either too short or too long. It's just the nature of life. Things are not perfect. But with this, we just adjust, and because we know we needed one stitch off to the right to make our lines, because we know we're going out right now, we needed that one stitch off to the left over here, then we just adjusted in the middle here to get enough yarn. Thank you. And that's one problem. So the problem is, what happens when it's not falling one stitch over? It seems like you don't have enough yarn to make your stitch fall one stitch over. Then what we do, we go back, undo some of the stitches, go back a few stitches before, and eliminate some of the stitches. And I like to just eliminate that chain one space that we would have put between those two stitches. That usually gives me just enough yarn I need to make it so that I have enough yarn to make that one stitch fall where it is supposed to fall. And that's what you can do, guys. Sometimes it's falling too quickly and you need to do the opposite of what we just did. Instead of eliminating that chain one space, sometimes we need to put two chains between the spaces so that it will fall the way it is supposed to fall. But like I said, just look for those one off to the right or one off to the left in each row so that we can get our perfect diamonds. Thank you. Leave your comments below. Hope that helped.